Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
There we go.
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very...
Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Jokestar. Today we're going to be playing a game called Read Only Memories 2064. Actually, 2064 Read Only Memories. I did that a little bit backwards. Anyway, yeah, I know I haven't streamed in a while, but I hope to have fun with this one. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? 2064. New game. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Let's see. Virtual cursor. Oh, that is. Okay. Okay, well, let's go. Let's get going. New game. Just. Hello.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
How dare you
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Cyberpunk adventure. Very cool logo. Prologue. That wasn't the prologue? Alright. (12/20/2064) New San Francisco. Home sweet home. Okay, maybe not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Oh, okay. Book. We can talk to the book. Hello, book, how are you? A copy of Wigfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. Talk to it. You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. Do you hear me, soldier? Don't you lose focus. Keep that window open. Not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you picked this slacker? I can't believe you. Look at coffee. Use coffee on item. Drink coffee. Wait. Hold on. Can I do more? I can. Use book. The classics can get boring pretty fast after multiple reads. Besides, it's more useful holding up the window. Alright. Let's look at the coffee. Coffee. The great equalizer. The one thing that the poor and rich alike need to chug through the day. You assume. Alright. This cup has really cooled off, I'm talking. It lost the hots for you a while ago. Use an item on coffee. ID card. No. It's not even a clever... Not even like a... It's just... No, refuse, alright. Take a sip of the old, stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. Alright. Lappy. Look at Lappy. Ah, good old Lappy. It may not be the most powerful, or the fastest, or have the best screen, but well, it works. Looking pretty hot there, Lappy. Like, literally hot. Overheating. As usual. Nice. Boot up Lappy. Lappy is a bit of a relic. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Lips live. I can watch YouTube! Do you guys want to watch YouTube on YouTube? Okay, today, General Logic, Lips Live, Lips Inbox. Let's check our mail. Your inbox? Heck, so terrifying, so specific, so personal that no other living thing could dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. Spam, scam, bill, work, weekly, invitation. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Yeah. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Any invitations I get is a trap. Professional mail. A coupon for 5 credits back on. Happy. This is beautiful. A Happy Infinity has all of your daily calories, with none of the nutritional value, like the opposite of the diet version. Oh, okay. Rent. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get that article submitted soon. Yeah. Weekly update. This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces this week: The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic model and keyboard. It doesn't even give me an option. I have to unsubscribe to the newsletter now. After reading that, I just have to. What's up, Super Monkey? Glad you could join the stream. Request tonight. Subscription cannot be. Sometimes I feel like that. You know, you get those emails and you just like, you keep unsubscribing and they keep coming back. You're like, okay. Alright. We better read work. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly OMG Sounds. Okay. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. Okay, what's the catch? We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. Okay. Don't they know people die of exposure? Okay, so I'm just... no catch. Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah yes, that age-old choice between food or electricity. Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the Fourth Fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. Okay. You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to 400... Oh, wow, that's a lot. Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. That's what they all say. So grab yourself some Pepsi White and welcome to the Queendom. Oh, that was awful. What is this email? Man. Kitchen crash! Only 99 grams per ton and supply 212 stamps. Awesome. The Premier Online Video Network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. Oh, can you watch my stream on this? The walls are paper thin. Watching a live feed at this hour would probably cause your neighbors to kill you. Got you. You wonder if there could possibly be anything nearby that might aid you in your quest. Not the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Guess Word went out of business. Goodbye, Microsoft. Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with the GX Ultra Beats. Where did you put those darn headphones anyway? Okay, today is Neo SF's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Okay, today? I didn't get that one. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scanline. Okay, today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Let's use it. Oh, wow. Current events article, Charlie Nova. Oh, I'm curious.
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Alright, did not expect that, but alright. Fourth article. Let's see, a story about our hometown Neo SF 49ers. Alright. Quest for 10 is back on! December 19th, Sunday's big game at New Candlestick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after the almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadors. Mexico City Luchadors? Are these real teams? They've brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sports for fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports state their repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to these rumors. Substantiate. I know that word. Substantiate. I don't know why I couldn't say it. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. It took us till 2064 to get a woman to be a quarterback? Well, that's just kind of sad. Where's my women's rights activists out there? Thanks, Mom. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win with their Super Bowl LXXIX victory over the Tokyo Titans.
79.
What?
That's the LXXIX. 79.
Oh. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs between our Neo-SF 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. It'll be a close game to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things everything, I'm June Walmer and OK Today. Let's check current events. A story about the human revolution. Human revolution remains vigilant in #StayHuman protests in Upper Market. December 19th, the Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various clinics around the city. Sorry about that. The Human Revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Craney spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are wrapping humanity into a very scary, dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what, said one protester who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as this story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. Jude Walmer and OK Today. A story about a broken down oil stand? Alright. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise! December 19th, reports show that local foodie booth JJ Froyo's stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue Rom committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large Rom that had no shell. Witnesses state that the alleged puppeteer has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a Rom being reported to live on its own in the wild. As a stray, police say that tracking down a potential owner of the Rom is likely impossible. Some speculate that these strange Rom may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the Rom rogue or under order. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comments, and they assured us that the rogue Rom is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their model. Is this wild Rome the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as this story progresses. Mel Hopkins, okay today. Alright. I got an achievement, well read. You know, you gotta make sure you're current with all the news and stuff. Can't write much of a headphones review before you even use the headphones. Now where could they be? That's the door. Plant? Let's look at the plant. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't this supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? I think that speaks more on you than the plant, sir. Careful, the poor thing is more fragile than a snowflake. They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already. Stack of papers. Oh, the GX Ultra Beats headphones. Sheet of paper, bed, fridge, sink. Look at the sink. You don't know exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. You asked the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Alright guys, do we dare do it? Do we turn on the sink? Alright, 3, 2... Running water might just make it worse. I guess I didn't actually do it. The video screen on the front says, mustard, half full, spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. And that's it. Remind the fridge that you need to pick up some more milk when you go out. It jots down milk on the list. Oh, that's actually kind of handy. I thought I was kind of crazy. Probably best to just make a mental note instead. You've had enough vitamin R for one lifetime anyway. Vitamin R? Is that a thing? Alright, well. Open fridge. You open the fridge and see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odor. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. Nice. Well, trophy earned, one more good day. The picture has like the words, wow, that's gross. Alright. I wanna see the paper. A single piece of loose unsorted paper lies on the ground. The page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. It sort of suits the room aesthetic better with it there on the ground, don't you think? It's just lazy. A stack of paper for your unpublished novel. Most people write a talk on paper. You just talk to paper. Blank paper. Pen on paper is the most tangible method, but if you're gonna be so sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good goal. Probably. No, your principles whine too much at the start. Would Hemingway go full digital if he were in 2064? Probably. Alright, look at them. A pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones. The ultimate in budget audio. You'd better try them out so you can start crafting a review. Know how I said that? The smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Okay. These are those GX Ultra Beats you had to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. You can hear the thing gurgling in high definition. Nice. No, don't listen. It's not a good vibe. Dang. You scan the book with your finger and the audio file begins to play. Good voice acting. Your accountability remains intact, in a way. Alright. I just noticed I can use the super spoiled milk, so Clearly, water from the sink isn't an option right now, but this roast boiled milk is definitely not a nutritious. Okay. I just wanted to see. Those dang headphones. The GX feeds sync automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. Hey now, you're getting paid to write this review. No one expects you to be this morally grounded. You boot up Lappy. Pop, pop. Alright, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul. Bit by bit. Character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your growing review of GX Ultra Beast is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Or maybe a little Lips Live first. Sync up the headphones and watch a live stream of a new documentary on hybrids. Now it's a courtroom TV show. You know it's scripted. Yep. Live stream of a children's cartoon about ROM. Alright. Look at the bed. Your home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. This bed only chats back when you're asleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. Let's listen to it. The headphones detect that you're laying down and begin to play some soothing ocean sound effects. Calm down, you're not gonna get audited on your timed headphones used quota. I just wanted to see what would happen. Alright, let's sleep in the bed. Go to sleep or stay awake. Well, since I already hit the go to sleep, I might as well go to sleep.
Good, you're finally awake.
Voice acting.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What? How did you get into my apartment? What the hecky?
I came in through the door, of course.
Alright.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
Music.
It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
Is that good?
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
I knew my landlord was when he said it was the best.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
Oh.
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken. And that you left it open.
Obviously, personal security is not my biggest strong suit. Look, she picked up the piece of paper on the floor, it looks like, too. You know my dog's birthday?
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Oh, alright, that's a lot, but alright.
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
I love this character. I know we just said it. I don't know if it has a gender, but it's adorable. Just that little smile too. The Windows block is broken. Hold on, what are you doing in my apartment? Let's go over here.
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove. I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent. Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair. Not quite to my standards.
Hold on, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC. Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Gotcha.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Alright. Snag?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Uh-oh.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though.
Uh-oh.
Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
All my work was on
Don't
that.
fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs. It is the least I can do.
That's not... You still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Who's Hayden? Hayden? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Okay. Slow down. Just start from the beginning.
The beginning. Okay. Yes, I can do that. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape.
Okay.
I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Okay. Why am I your best hope? Was anyone out for Hayden? Why would they want Hayden? Why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
Okay.
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you are the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Gotcha.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Oh. I've never looked for a missing person, but I could try.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Oh. Rub it in, why don't you? We'll see about that.
Don't worry. If Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
Alright, was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
Okay.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Alright. But why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Ooh. Who are you anyway? And what do you have to do with it?
Ah, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Hi, Turing.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his.
Cool.
Exploring true artificial sapience.
Sapient.
It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
That's very true. Alright. How are you any different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence.
Okay.
They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner.
Gotcha.
They aren't in any way self-deterministic.
Gotcha.
As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
So self-learning program.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Aww.
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know, one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Dang, why you gotta get philosophical? Ha! I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right.
Alright.
I apologize for the tangent.
Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's
How happy
apartment
he
to your
is.
personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Why not go to the police? They might be able to help.
No, we can't.
Uh.
One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this.
Okay.
My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease. We must keep this to ourselves for now. Please.
Alright. There better be a story here.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much.
Dang.
In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation. I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you.
Dang!
I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Oh, okay. Lead the way. $12.41, 2064, Neo, Hayden's apartment.
That's strange.
What's strange? Huh?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps maintenance robot took care of it?
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems.
He looks so smug.
At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a lucky break! It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Okay, rub it in, why don't you? You made your point about the door. Let's just head in. We shouldn't disturb any evidence, just in case we need to go to the police after all. Yeah.
Agreed.
Doesn't look like there was much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Oh. Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly.
What?
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Gotcha.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
Done is done. We need to focus on finding.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Broken tech. A ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He must have dropped it on indiscriminate. Kinetic energy within it, unlikely that it would charge the battery. Alright. Can I go... Menu. Really quickly. options. Sound. Turn the music down a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright. Photos. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world working at a company like Prologue ensures you'll be more than well off. The sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. Alright, I don't need some milk. The window.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Are you sturdy enough to survive that kind of
Critical
fall?
system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Oh. Of course you did.
That's Hayden's computer.
Gotcha.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Sorry. Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Of course you can't. That would be too easy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest.
Dang.
I actually have a bit
snappy.
less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms.
Gotcha.
Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it. I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
See. Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Oh, look how proud he is.
Hayden was
you're all
impressed
right,
with some
Curry.
of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's get back to searching. Few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Duro, and even a Family. Is that like a Famicom? We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. Wait, did I? Stack of books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Oh, hey. I just made the book disappear completely.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card. Without the memory card, this tablet is useless.
Gotcha. TV. Television is living through some of Hayden's speech. Tech banter, test code tips, augmented eye. There are no buttons on the screen, and there's no need to watch TV right now. I agree, this game is pretty neat. Oh, there's a plant. This plant is doing much better than the one at home. Nope. Pause off. Based on your track record, it's for the best. For the dang headphones. ID card. Oh. The hum of the standby screen has no melody. Gotcha. Can't use it on that. Can't use it on that. Connect to the TV and listen to board news in high def. Oh, cool. Nice. Alright. Oh! Memory card. Looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Oh yeah? Let's take it. See, why... I didn't realize that wasn't highlighted. I thought that was just part of the broken text. Whoops. My bad. Item. Memory card. Memory card removed from item.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
Okay.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
Tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map. We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you.
Okay.
For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about.
Alright.
I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Oh, I love this kid. Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday. Sure, whatever, let's just get this crap over with. Cool, bring it on. I'm doing that one. I want to be positive. PMA.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
Okay.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Shoot. This is difficult. M-I-S T-E-R Oh, I'm not gonna be able to put that all. Hold on. Let's just do Jokestar. Bop bop bop. J. O. Oh.
Wish to keep this name?
Yes. She, her, she, him, his.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
Thank you.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Go omnivorous.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yeah. That's correct.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory seed, or restart setup to enter it again. In review. Does that sound right?
The limitations of voice acting. Your name is Jokestar, your pronouns are she/him, and your diet is omnivorous. Omnivorous. Does that sound right? Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jokestar. Can't say Jokestar though, because you can't. Funny.
See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of
Alright, I'm ready to go.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here.
Oh.
Let's head back to your home.